Hi there, I'm William Jarvis. I started Honest Camper, and today just wanted to walk you through an overview of our Volkswagen ID Buzz that we're super stoked about, and it's been camperized, and it's a great addition to our fleet. So I'm just going to walk you through it here. Okay, so up front, nothing too crazy, but if you've driven an electric vehicle before, generally you will find that there's no like physical key that you stick in an ignition. Here, it's kind of unique to turn it on. You're going to press the brake pedal actually, and then the vehicle will come to life. If you're in the vehicle and it's maybe turned off, there is also a start and stop engine button there. You can kind of turn things on and off. Shifting is via this lever here. So you're going to twist it up to go into drive. B, whatever B stands for, is kind of the regenerative braking experience. So when you're in that, if you let off the accelerator, you'll feel the vehicle kind of start to stop or kind of brake a little bit to kind of give more juice to the system. So whatever you choose to do, it's up to you. You can move it, change it while you're driving. So it's just up twist. For reverse, it's a down twist, and for park, it's on the end here. One thing I would call out for reverse, I think this is just a terrible feature that Volkswagen did, so I'm just going to let you know about it, is while you're in reverse, it's super sensitive in terms of its kind of parking kind of sensor system. So if you're in reverse and let's say you're going back and maybe you're even hitting the accelerator or you're not on the brake, if it senses something nearby, it's going to actually like jolt the vehicle to a stop, and it's just overly sensitive. So just be aware of that. It's caught me off guard a few times. It's very jarring. So it's nothing you've done wrong. You don't you can go online and read all the weird things about that backup feature. So hopefully they'll do a change for it, like an update, but it sucks. So, but if you keep your foot kind of on the brake a little bit and you are, giving inputs with the steering wheel, you won't experience that. So I'm kind of a master of it now. I don't really experience it, but every once in a while it'll creep back up. Over here, let's see. Oh, we could be in. Let's be in park. So you'll see everything's basically on the screen. There's not a lot of buttons around here. On the door panel, it's all kind of touch, like to move these around. So like, for example, I can press rear and that'll adjust the rear windows and turn it off, that kind of stuff. I'll let you figure out all the cruise control and volume stuff on the steering wheel. But generally, you'll probably want to just immediately sync up your phone to this. So it's this kind of button in the top corner. It says Android Auto right now because it's connected to my phone, but you'll see, I think it'll say App Connect, something like that. Make sure your Bluetooth is on in your phone so that it can see the van, and you should be able to connect it that way. Some additional information on charging. Yes, it says 404, not accurate, I don't think at all. As soon as you start driving at higher speeds or up an incline, it goes down. So, what I would aim for is probably something around like 320 is your max, and maybe 350, in a pinch, something like that, to plan your charging stations like that. It's kind of gamification. If you've driven a electric vehicle, that's kind of the experience. You just kind of plan your trips that way. Grab lunch and charge your vehicle at the same time. And I'll talk a little bit about the chargers later, but ideally you want to probably use the Tesla charging network, which is fantastic and fast. I will say though, having used it many times, not all the time do the charging cables on those reach easily to the passenger side. So you kind of have to park in a way that's unique and doesn't always, it may encroach on other people's vehicles. So just be aware of that. But those are the stations of choice. But BC Hydro also has an app as well with supercharged stations as well. So climate control. So it's this climate button here. There's also a shortcut here. You can kind of just hit that and change that. But yeah, so also here, there's some seat heating functions as well, and cooling as well, which is cool. So you can heat it up and cool it off in the summer. One cool thing about the seats as well is that you've got this kind of massage feature where you can kind of program like waves and tapping and stretching. It's not it's not mind blowing, but you know, it's nice on a long drive or what have you. So those are the basic kind of functions there. Yeah, once you sync up your phone, everything's kind of there. You know, upfront cup holders here, that's pretty basic. Yeah, I think that kind of covers everything up front. So off we go to the bass. All right, just got a car wash here, so excuse the water. But opening up the side doors is actually just kind of a squeeze of this thing, and it opens up on its own. And then you've kind of got everything set up in here. So on the driver's side here, actually behind here, we've got a couple camping chairs, and this bag here is the blackout curtains, which are pretty intense. It's very, very dark. I don't know if I can do this with two hands, but this drawer here, there's like a little push tab. You push that in, and then, sorry, I'm just gonna, whoop, and then you pull it out. So there's some storage there. Underneath there's some storage as well. And then on this side, you can actually access this panel pretty easily. In here, we've got the battery and a Tesla adapter as well. Inside this charging bag here, we've got kind of your typical charger, goes into the wall. But also, if you're at a campsite and they've got the big boy charger, you can plug this in as well. So you can kind of expedite, whatever, your charging experience. So that's pretty much it. In here we've got kind of I'd say it's full-size mattress. It's not too bad at all. It's I don't know, 2 or 3 inches thick, something like that. But yeah, it's meant to be a pretty simple experience in here, and that's what it is. So I'll move to the back of the van. All right, in the back of the van here, I guess I'll just quickly, at the top here's this little button, you can open and close it, but you've got kind of your camping setup. Got your stove, fridge, and sink set up, so I'll just show you how that works. First, on the left here is the stove. This is pretty cool. This is a Mountain Equipment Co-op stove. It's pretty sweet, dual burner. So yeah, it's solid quality actually. And then below here we've got all kinds of goodies: coffee, tea, plates, kettle. Back there's the little green propane tank for this here. So that's that. And then your fridge here is pretty sweet. I'm excited about this. This is a really nice drawer fridge from Dometic. We've got a couple waters in here at the moment. But yeah, obviously not enormous, but it actually cools really well, and it runs off the 12-volt battery, which I should mention is charged when you are driving. Also, when you're plugged in, it sips electricity, so it's not a huge draw at all. So it's not going to impact your range or anything like that. But yeah, this is just the on-off here. Fire it off. Back on. Nothing crazy. It's also pretty quiet as well, so I don't think you'll hear it while you're sleeping. But and then here we've got the water set up. So we've just got this kind of strap here to obviously keep it from flying off when you're driving around. But this is your water, so we'll just put that down there for now. I think that's 10 liters, something like that. And here we go. So this side here, we've got the sink. This is pretty cool, actually. So not that this is a Dometic sponsored vehicle, but we did choose some quality stuff here. So this is nice. It's magnetic, so it just kind of plops on there. It's got a push button on the top that actually has a little flashlight as well, which is kind of cool. But if you want to charge it up, it runs on a little small battery in there. There's a little USB that you can charge it up as well. This is the tube that runs from, let's just flip this guy right here. So you're going to attach this right here, push that in there, and then this end here, you can just bring it on down, and it's going to clip right into that right there, and that's your water. So as soon as you fire up this guy, you'll bring the water up, that's it. This sink actually pulls out really easy too, so you can, dump your water, that kind of stuff. And underneath you've got all the goodies as well: knives, forks, spoons, and then some cleaning materials, lighter, all that good stuff. There's a cutting board. Yeah, please don't use knives on the top of this. This is not like cutting board material, and it would not be ideal to have scratches and shit all over it. So if you could not do that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this. In the back, again, pretty simple experience, meant to be very simplistic. So that's kind of that in the back. Okay, passenger side, pretty similar to the driver's side experience. This drawer works in the same fashion as the other. It's kind of cool. We've got a little library, I suppose, if you will, down here. And then passenger side, just like the driver's side, you've got storage for other stuff. So I'll just pull this up here, and you can kind of see some goodies that are in there at the moment. Yeah, pots, pans. This particular person has taken one of our heaters out, so we've got that in there. Little lamp, first aid kit, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's the under storage there. Glove box up front, nothing too fancy, but we've got a little Bose speaker in there. There is this adapter as well. So this van is all like USB-C stuff. So if you don't have that, if you've got the USB, you can just plug it in there, or if you've got a 12 volt, you can throw it in there as well. But underneath the passenger seat is a little outlet, which only runs while you're driving, and I can't quite see it on there, but it's not super juiced up like the other one, like a normal one would be. But yeah, you can just kind of if I can do it with one hand here, can I do it with one hand? Yeah, you can plug that guy in there and charge things while you're driving. Yeah. Okay, charging wise, at the back on the passenger side, just press this and it pops open. If the vehicle's on, you'll see the white light. So basically pretty simple. Obviously plug it in. If you're at a supercharging station, you can pull this little thing here and then access the additional. And then so what you want to do is just plug this thing in here. You'll see this light turn to green. Now that's that. Now if you're unplugging it, basically there's a little, I don't know, nuance to it. So you want to make sure the vehicle is unplugged, and you hit the unlock button on the key, and you'll see that it turns to white. Now you can only pull it out when this light is white. So you see I pressed it once and it turned white, and I can pull it out. All good. But so if you have plugged it in, and let's say it's green like that, and let's say you've pressed the unlock button, if you start pulling it out real quick and it's like, oh, it's green, it's not going to let you pull it out. Do not pull on this, try to jam it out, you're going to break it. You got to wait till it's white. If it's being stubborn, press this a few times and try to time it so that it's white. But generally that's how it goes.